What's going on? It's me again, Ja and or Ja the God, whichever one you want to call me, and I'm back with another video. And the topic of today's video is stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself because you do not deserve that. You do not deserve to do that to yourself. You do not deserve to doubt yourself, your dreams, your actions, your life, yourself. You do not deserve to put yourself through that type of stress, that type of uncertainty and confusion. When you doubt yourself, it's not something that you should be putting that, like, you should not be bringing that in your day-to-day basis, because doubting yourself is not going to help when you have a goal to meet and you have certain things that you want to do, or you have you have a lifestyle that you want to maintain, or anything that you want to do, a certain action. Like, when you doubt yourself, it makes you ask other people rather than having the confidence, like the video we just did, in the Lord. Having that, when you doubt yourself, it's not the same, because it sounds like it doesn't sound right. It's coming back to you as misinformation, and you sitting there, you just like, is this the right thing to do? Am I supposed to be doing this? When you got confirmations from God, and He's gonna keep on giving them. God will always give you a confirmation that you shouldn't doubt anything that you do in life. Just because somebody tries to put that on you, or just be like, oh, should you really be doing this? Or is that really what the Lord will want you to be doing right now? It's people out here that know. They know. And they'll put that doubt upon you, and then you'll just be sitting there like, But stop doubting yourself. When you doubt yourself, that's not you. When you sit there and you allow doubt to cloud your mind and cloud your judgment, you're not yourself, and your confidence, it goes down. You sitting there, and you just like, am I, you're questioning everything rather than being spearheaded and getting things done. It doesn't matter how you feel at that moment. I'm gonna keep pushing through this because it is what it is. I'm sorry that y'all gotta hear that in the background, but we're gonna keep on getting it in, and we're gonna keep on pushing through, because I gotta get this video done, or it's gonna pour on my head, and I don't want to miss another video. So we're gonna get this done, we're gonna get this through, and glory be to the Lord. But stop doubting yourself. When you doubting yourself, it's not like, when you doubting yourself, you're not moving forward. You're sitting in the same position. You're getting, like, it's so much that you're missing out on, because you just like, oh, is this the wrong thing to do? Is this the wrong thing to do? When you know it's the right thing to do. You have strength. You have courage. Your faith will beat that doubt. Your faith will beat that doubt. It doesn't matter. 10 times out of 10, every single round. Your faith is stronger than that doubt. Your faith will help you push through the thought that's like holding you down and saying, oh, you can't do this. You can't. Are you sure you want to do this? That's why you hold on to that faith and you grasp it tight, because that faith is going to always help you persevere. That faith is going to always, 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 always push you through. Matter of fact, I can tell y'all a personal moment for me. So I told y'all I quit my job, but then after that, I had, I tried to talk to my family, my earth family. I tried to talk to them and, let them know what was up. And they got furious with me. They was like, oh, that ain't from God. Because I'm like, Obviously, I'm telling them every job is rejecting me, every interview, every, I'm telling them everything is rejecting me and everything is not working out. So I'm just going, I'm not going to look for a job no more. It is what it is. You know, it's not, it is what it is. I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to trip on it. And they like, you sure that's what you, now if I would have, I tried and I tried, but it didn't fall through. And I listened to once I sat down and I listened to my spirit, and I was just like, bro, because I already knew in my spirit, like, this is the time. This is that time. Mind you, I'm ripping and running, looking for jobs back and forth. And I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I was supposed to be standing still. I let that doubt cloud my judgment at that moment. Because I'm like, bro, nah, this can't be. I always was known for having a job. I always was known for going to a job, getting it done, hustling, doing what I need to do. I was always known for that. And then once I finally left my final job, like I said in that last video, once I left, I didn't look back. I was just like, I already knew in my spirit. I'm like, bro, it's time. It's time. And then once I finally had the mind to stop doubting myself about the situation, everything started happening. Now, mind you, I was still kind of, nervous about it, but once I made it happen, once I let it happen and I let God do what he do, I didn't feel scared no more. Like, I didn't let that doubt of, oh, are you sure that you shouldn't be having a job right now? Are you sure, like spirits coming to me saying, oh, you sure you gonna be broke? You know that, like, are you sure you're not going to, you sure you don't want to have no job right now? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? XYZ. How you gonna, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna maintain? How you gonna eat? God said man shouldn't live by bread alone. So it is what it is. And I already knew how to survive by myself. But it's the fact that I had other people trying to put doubt onto me, saying that, like, oh, you sure you don't want to have no job right now? You sure you don't want to be doing that? How you gonna do this, that, and the third? Like, when you know that you got a God, a Father, there's nothing that can nothing that can take that away from you. And then there's going to be naysayers. Those are the naysayers. You have to trust and believe that you're okay. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be cool. Everything is copacetic. Even when your mind tries to stop you from believing that. Even when doubt tries to come in and say, are you sure that's from God? Are you sure that's what God wants you to be doing right now? Yes. And if it's not, God gonna lead me back to the way I need to be. But yes, I don't care where you at right now. Don't you dare doubt yourself for a second and be like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be. No. Don't ever doubt yourself and believe that thought that you're not supposed to be doing something because of what somebody else said or how somebody else felt about the situation or about how you doing it, about how God is leading you to do something for his grace or his glory. Don't ever for a second ever feel like you're doing something wrong. Trust that your strength and your faith will always guide you, because you are tethered to the Most High God. Trust that you are always covered. Don't ever let doubt slip in and be like, oh, nah, that's not what you're supposed to be doing right now. I don't think you're supposed to be, have you, like, looking every which way at every little thing that you're doing. You will know when something's right for you and when something's wrong for you, because your spirit won't feel right. Your spirit you won't have the clarity that you need in your spirit at that moment. It won't. Sometimes God will stop speaking, and not because He mad, but because He'll be like, you know how to discern. You know how to discern that moment, and you know how to dissect it and be like, yeah, I can do. All right, that's not for me, but this is. That's not for me, but I can do this. I'm not sure about that. I'm not totally sure about that, but I can do this though. You know what I'm saying? I can make this happen. I can do this for myself. I could, or whereas I could I can, go to this thing, but I don't really deal with those people. So that's it's a you know what I'm saying. Don't doubt yourself. Love and be yourself. And that's all it's going to be from me today. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. You guys have a great day.